Alright, this is going to be a guide on the 100% route, the optimal 100% route. Starting from after minigames, because minigames route's easy. So you have to, that's the optimal team. So, um, hold on. So you see I start from there. At the very start of the run, you want to get up to here and save right here so you can hold down straight from there. So we talk to first Fredbear, you don't skip him. And of course you do the clock. Now, this is an important thing. Um, on every single Fredbear, when Fredbear says find the clock, that spawns the clock. So you can F2 once that text appears. On every Fredbear, there's like a certain amount of text boxes before you want to F2. The first Fredbear, you F2 on the third text box. You'll see me do it. So F2 right there. And yeah. Okay, this next part's a little like complicated, I guess you could say. This is where like my route's kind of different from most others. At least it's a lot. This is where my route really differentiates from Dark's route. So what I do here is I hit the second button and I miss it. Warp. Go down like a few pixels and then skip the Fredbear. Now I don't think you have to go down a few pixels, but but you do have to at least warp before doing it. You might have to go down like a pixel or two before skipping Fredbear by opening the bytes menu and closing. But yeah. So yeah, I skip Fredbear and then I go right and then I get the third button. Cool RNG by the way. Yeah. I'm really lucky anyways. So I get the third button, which is right at the beginning of snow. Then I warp back to 1 and walk down to the clock. Now, just the same as the Fredbears, you can F2 on the Fredbears. Ignore that. Just ignore my splitting. So, right as the BP gets into the box, you can F2. Yeah, my forward key is 2, and I must have fat fingered it when I hit up. So that's probably why that happened. And then here, I warp to 2, walk down, really far down, so because after this striper, I go down and right to the snow area. No, I don't go to the snow area. I go down and up to the auto chipper, and it's faster to do that if you walk down. So I walk down, and then same thing as the first Threadbare. You unlock the clock. Now on the first Threadbare, you wanted to F2 on the first. You wanted to F2 on the first. No, the third text box. Same here. Third text box you want to F2. So now you'll see me walk down and left to the auto chipper. This is faster than warping to 3. Because I walked down further. And we obliterate him. Now, let's see here. So, right here, we'll do a little trick. You collect the chip, open bytes, and close. Doing this saves like, if you do it optimally, like a second and a half to 2 seconds on every single chip collect in the entire game. Because it skips like, you got a new chip, like animation, because that locks your movement. But doing this, since you don't time loads, skips that like locked. And then here I warp to 3, I go up and get quick start party. I do it again. and I work back to 3 because it's faster than walking down, and then I get the next clock. And then once you activate all 4 of these buttons, you F2. Now I walk up to the next Fredbear. Once again, get to the glitch Fredbear for the clock spawn. Now this Fredbear, you don't F2 on the third text box, you do it on the second one, because there isn't a third one. Second one's the last one, which is the same, which is usually when he says it. It's the same for all but one. So you have F2 on the second one. Obliterate bouncer. Now here, okay, I believe this is when this was found. Is it? Yeah, look. This is important. I walk up, I save, this is super important. I save up here, and then I go to the glitch. I don't go to the mine and get the third clock. That's important. I do believe I get this, so I will be able to show it off. So, yeah, this is the route for the thing. Everybody should know that. Now here. You know, normally, every single loading screen in the entire game saves your position, besides the ones when you exit flip side. So what you can do, get run luck, F2, since you hit the 4th button while going to run luck, so it's that same path, and you are right back up there. That saves like 8 seconds and has one single possible encounter chance. And then, in order to save my position to potentially get this next F2, I don't equip run luck until now, and then I equip it instead of like hitting save there. And then I do believe I also get this. No, wait. I either get this or it's the one I don't get. So you walk down to the chip, and just like before, you F2. But you cannot get an encounter. If you get an encounter, the encounters save your position, which will not make this work, which is the same for the other one. The other one has one encounter chance, which means 75% of the time you will get that one. But this one has like 4, I think. 4 or 5. So, yep. So we got that chip. We're already back here. That one only saves like 4 because it's super short walk. And now we get this clock. You'll see my splits get absolutely fucked, but that's just because this is my first ever run getting that F2. Because I'm the only one who knows this F2 exists. That F2 exists. That, for very first run. So, yeah, after all the cupcakes are in the slots, you F2. And now, we walk up and get auto gift boxes. So basically, this is when we go on Rampage of getting all the chips. Hi, phone. I don't know. I think that was in this book, that slasher. But yeah, we get auto gift boxes here. Do the thing again. We do not equip it yet. That's important. And now we go down. Take this specific route, by the way, because it's quicker. Down and get, I think it's Ever Comet Strong. I get a challenger there. If you get a challenger, open by spinning and close it before you enter the challenger, so you cancel the challenger. If you run from it, the next encounter you'll get is that challenger, since it's weird. So now we go to 2, and this is when we get the second out of bounds chip with the exact same thing. I save there because if I get the full thing, I can just walk upright and it's easy. I believe I do get this in this run. I think the one I don't get is the one in black too, the auto mimic. So we get up here, get the chip in F2. At this point in my run, I was like shitting myself because I was like, holy shit, this run is so good. So yep. Also, if you get an encounter in out of bounds, but it's super early on, like the first or second possible one, then you can still do it. And you can't do the first one though. The very first one, if you get an encounter, you cannot do it. But on these ones, you can, because it'll still save time. I mean, you can do it no matter what, but like, if it's late enough, it'll just lose time. So don't do it if it's like, if you're like past halfway, don't do it. And on the snow one, unless it's the first possible encounter, then don't do it. So I get another challenger. So now we walk down and get endless speed. Got another encounter. Cool RNG, by the way. Pretty sure what's happened. I'm pretty sure this run was like, got like so many encounters, but like none of them lasted longer than like 5 seconds. It was so weird. So now here, after endless speed, I equip endless speed, auto gift boxes, and auto shield all at the same time, and then hit done as my like animation skip. So I don't have to like open them up, click like 3 different times. I just do them all at once. Now here, okay, I do it. I thought I didn't, but yeah. Warp to 1, left and going up is faster than going right and going up. I thought my run went right since that discovery was pretty new, but it did, so I didn't have to yell at myself. Now we get these 2 chips. I'll just skip the loading screens. Now I walk left and down and get this chip. That chip I almost always forget. Like, if there's one chip you need to make sure you don't forget, it's that one because it's so easily forgettable. Now walk into this Fredbear. So now we're finally talking to this Fredbear. And yep, there's only 2 text boxes here. Well, like as in before the glitch. And you F2 on the 4th text box. Keep in mind, all these F2s, if you do it optimally, it saves like 0.8. So if you can't menu quick enough, don't do these. But dude, there is one that you want to do because it's really good. The next one you F2 on, it's really good because it skips. Since Fredbear will say find the clock on the very first text box, but there's a second text box after that, so you're saving like the 0.8 plus another like 6.5, so it's worth it almost no matter what. I'm losing a lot of time here just because different route. That's the one weird thing about that 1F2 I found. If you get that encounter, then you do an entirely different route. I barely do that in time because I wasn't ready. Alright, so we walk up here and go right to the clock. And we do not go back left to get the chips. We save the chips for when we get chipper ending. Since walking this entire path versus walking like that entire path, make sure you go middle here, by the way. That entire path takes like 12 seconds to walk versus the chip versus like the last chip down to chipper. That's like it's a few seconds, but it's a lot better to do this. So yeah, I split there. So overall, I saved 1 second because of the amount of small encounters. So yeah, we worked. Also, you cannot F2 there. You cannot. Because, I don't know, you just can't. So yep, now we enter this. You should know the route. It's pretty easy. Just go this way, up here, down, yeah. Alright, we hit that and we go straight up to get the chip that's over here. Also, looks like I messed up yet another one of my splits. I'm really good at that, aren't I? So we walked this entire path around and into the gravestone. And then we walked a little bit up and Madden no. And we can murder him in cold blood. And we get a missed fourth wall. Pretty awesome. Now, this next Fredbear is unique. He doesn't spawn a clock, so you don't have to sit through his glitched, like, thing. You can just mash through it. It's pretty cool. No, you'll see me do it here. I just mash. Like, bye and gone. Alright. The very last F2, which I don't believe I get in my run. So first you go down there to get block jump scare. Then you go back up here. You, save, obviously, and enter this. And now you go. And now I'm 99% sure I don't get this. Yeah, I get an encounter there. Which, since this, path is super long, that encounter is early enough to where I can F2 and still save time. But I think I get another encounter. Which is super unlucky. No, I don't. Yeah, that saves like 2 seconds versus like 6. But it's still some. Well, it would technically be a lot more if you encounter like duration. So yeah, I just have to walk. I just have to walk that much further. Now we go get find characters. Madden, no, kill him. Get find characters, and then you walk back to the glitch. So, yep. Go down here, yeah, and then go right, then you take that path, yeah. Alright, here. So, that warp saves like 2 seconds. You go down here for this chip. There's another warp you can do. Actually, no, there isn't. This isn't the right category for that, never mind. No, you can't do it with this route. So you get Pizza Fury, then you warp back. Then you get curse status from this tent. Make sure you let go of up there, because the game won't let you move. Oh yeah, yeah, this is really dumb. I get that one frame, and I get like no other encounters this entire like path. Like I think I got a really good gold here. I can't remember though. I might have not have. I'll get another encounter. Yeah, that's a pretty long path. Kill bad. No again. Then you get the chip. Oh yeah, I got Challenger right there. And then you're back to 6. Talk to the Fredbear. Now this is the one where you only have to basically the frame you enter the glitch Fredbear you can F2, which conveniently means that there's technically a sound cue, but don't go for it. You'll fucking kill your run. I've done it before. Zip F2, that saves like 10 seconds. Not 10 seconds, but yeah, whatever. So now you kill Brow Boy. Oh yeah, I don't gold here. Yeah, my gold is stupid. I I don't understand how it's so good. Yeah, 230 though. 230 is super good for that split. You F2 again. Now that's the very last clock you have to do, which means we don't have to talk to any more Fredbears. Which means the next Fredbear we talk to, we can skip. Okay, I think this is the run where I get like a 210 force glitch split. Like, I get that encounter, which wasn't even the reason why it was so bad. I don't exactly remember what made this so bad, but I think it was just really bad challenger luck. Now, this is a little bit like a quote-unquote optimization. After you do your first cycle with your first team, if you switch to second team, you can kind of continue the speed of having, because you see there's always going to be a long pause, but if you switch teams, there won't be a long pause, and you'll be able to get like 2 or 3 more attacks in quickly, which can be enough to finish a boss at like a few seconds faster. Just a small optimization you can do on the later bosses. So I'm pretty sure this is the one where some shit gets catastrophically wrong. But yeah, basically at this point, this is the best run of all time by a mile. And it gets better. So if that happens, and then I get gold to Endo. Yeah, that's what happens. I get a challenger into gold Endo. And then, but yeah, this is the route to get this chip. Fuck. Another pretty bad encounter. Then you go back up, I get another encounter. Like, this was just really bad RNG, basically. Like, terrible RNG. Oh, yeah, never mind, this is not. My cat is having an aneurysm. So, now we go this path, you'll go up, go through the wall, and we get fourth glitch here. But yeah, like, you see, my PB had, like, 8 seconds of free time saving, and I lost 10 seconds. That's how bad that split was. Or I lost 5. So now, since we did that bite thing, we can just go there. We're right back there. Then we do the normal path to get to Pork Patch. And we kill Pork Patch. I believe this split was also really bad. But I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe it wasn't. Oh, something happened, I think. No, I think it was my PB that had the bad split. Like, my old PB, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, I get that encounter. And then I enter. Like, it's just, yeah, it was so weird. Now, buttons. My buttons are out, basically. So, since you get clock ending sends you back to 1. So, you can just get the 1 here. And then I go to 3. Doesn't really matter the order you do 3, 4, or 5. You can do it in any order. It's just kind of like a standard to do 3, like second. Like it's kind of like a standard to do 1 then 3, and then 4 and 5 people swap around a lot. I think I do 5 to 4 now, just because I feel like it works a lot better. But like it literally doesn't matter. So yeah, we kill Snow Cone, get Challenger, hit the button. I warp to 5. I kill Overclock. Kill Super Goon. I think that was a 3 cycle. So yeah, that was like, because of the amount of encounters I got, that was like, eh. Now this split is where my PB or my run went from pretty good to absolutely bonkers. Like I'm behind best split times by now, but like this is when it gets insane. Anyways, so we still have those 2 chips to get in this mine. So instead of going to Chipper, we go up here and get that chip here, and then walk all the way back. But like you see here, so you enter here, you have walk all this way to here. So either this much or this much. Like, it's definitely less. So you have that chip, and then you kill an ice orb, that chip. Oh yeah. Change your party to this. Basically, Jackal Bonnie, Purple Guy, Coffee, and Anim Dude. That's who you want your party to be by now. So we enter Chipper, and just watch this fucking Chipper. Just watch. Haunting, so always do Haunting because you don't want to get fucked. Like, Haunting one time just to make sure you can set up a little bit. So, first slasher hits. Awesome. I when that happened, I actually shat. And then I think we had like two miss. I think like one more misses. And I believe this hits. Okay, no, it's probably the next one then. Yeah, like... this is when my run got fucking insane. Minus 2 minutes. I still technically... So, at this point, if I tied my PB from this point, I would have had a 54. Anyway, so now we work to 6 to fight security. Miss Slasher a few times. Misclick that. Finally hit Slasher. Then, yeah. Get the Scott. How many Slashers does this take? Not that many. I don't, like, this was like, I think this was like average in this run. Actually, like a little bit above average. Like a sub 3 is usually like decent here. Yeah, I remember I saw that fourth wall, absolutely shat myself, and then a Slasher hit. So at this point, after I split here, I'll see like, also I should probably mention like, you have to go through, so you have to wait for like Chipper to get to that like, when he starts his speech, you F2. When Scott starts his speech, you F2. So yeah, my BPT is 5511. And then I proceed to lose a minute on CMR. Which, to be fair, was expected. Also, change your party to Jacobani, Scott, Nightmare on, and Purple Guy. We don't need coffee anymore. It's because we don't need coffee. We need bubble breath. So we walk back into Halloween. Yeah, English. Walk to here. Now, the route. You want to go up left to start. Up left. Now go left. Don't go up. Go up now, and now hold upright for a bit. Go up. Don't go up there. That's a dead end. In like 2 blocks. Go up. Go right, and then go down. Up, down, and then left, and then up, and then left. Up, right. And then if you hold upright, you will make the path. Pretty confusing, but you learn it. Yep. So at this point, you just have to fight CMR. But yeah, a 1 minute CMR fight would have almost killed the category. Literally all of my PBs, but basically all my PBs before this run had 1 minute CMRs, and were also all records. Like, every single one of my runs before this was record by like a few seconds. Besides my 21. No, yeah. My 21 was also a few seconds. Like, my 57:59 was record by like a few seconds. I think I had a 58 like 15 that beat record by like a few seconds. I had 21 that beat record by 4. All had 1 minute CMRs. But the one run that's miles ahead of any other run gets the 2 minute CMR, of course. Anyways, that's the end of the run. Timing ends when CMR dies. So you'll see right there. Yeah, anyways, that's the optimal 100% route. Cool, bye.